Are you ready to explore the hidden horror stories of the most haunted Crescent Hotel, where every corner hides a ghost story? This historic hotel is famous for its actual haunted events. Visitors have reported seeing ghosts and encountering strange occurrences that will surely blow your mind. Join us as we explore the most haunted incident that have kept haunting guests for years. If you love thrilling ghost stories and want to learn more about the paranormal, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this journey with fellow ghost fans. Your next adventure to the unknown is close. Let's discover the secrets of the Crescent Hotel together. When the Bell family settled in Adams, Tennessee in the early 1800s, they were confronted with disturbing incidents. At first, only sounds were heard: perking, scratching, and whispering throughout the house. The family thought it was their imagination, but the disturbing symptoms became undeniable. Then, she introduced herself as Kate, a spirit who alleged she was a witch. Miss Bell was not an easy spirit. Her attention was fixated on the family matriarch, John Bell. Writing started. John was suffering various health problems, leading to explanations of paralysis and intense pain based on Kate's supposed attack on him. The malignant force affected primarily John Bell, but some other family members and visitors were drawn into its orbit. Desperate, the Bells turned to friendly neighbors and the local spiritualists, which merely aggravated matters. Objects flew across rooms, bed covers were pulled off during the night, and strange evil voices dared the brothers to be gone. Other people hearing of the disturbances created a buzz of gossip about the hauntings, replacing mere curious interest with absolute fright due to the number of witnesses to the supernatural activity. John's healthcare was failing, and the realm was motherhood. He died under very mysterious circumstances in 1820, which only sent a ripple of fear and intrigue throughout the nation. Some ghost tales were in America, including the tale of the Bell Witch. The Crescent Hotel is noted for its haunted history. Since its construction and later use as a hospital, it has been the setting for unfortunate incidents. After these events, the hotel was named America's Most Haunted Hotel, attracting ghost hunters and tourists with its frightening history. The hotel has since embraced its haunted legacy, offering ghost tours and other paranormal experiences, and performing restorative work to maintain its historical reference. Ghostly residents and their stories still contribute to keeping the hotel fresh in the minds of guests and developers. However, reviews of the Crescent Hotel in Eureka Springs, Arkansas are shrouded in ghosts, tragedy, and intrigue. Norman Baker, a fraudulent doctor, converted this hotel into a cancer hospital in the 1930s, killing most of his patients by using dubious treatments. Among the many believed to be wandering the halls of Crescent is Theodora. Theodora often catches a glimpse gliding through the halls in a long, white dress and has brought with her an inexplicable chill to the room she has introduced herself within. Various accounts from different guests speak of wind chimes and whisper sounds that seem to be emanating from her unexplained presence behind closed doors. Guests and staff claim to have encountered Theodora floating through the hotel, who is said to be a sad figure. While reportedly haunting the hotel, many visitors have attested to hearing her soft cries and a feeling of sudden sadness enveloping them in certain areas of the hotel, especially near what used to be hospital rooms. Spirits other than Theodora are said to wander the hotel, including a doctor in historical attire and a child bouncing a ball. There have been other ghost adventures, including this one, the most notorious hotel. Demonological studies invited, as well as investigations by others, claim to have presented objective evidence of paranormal activity. Now dubbed America's Most Haunted Hotel, this ornate Crescent Hotel stays open for the adventurous ghost hunters who want to ooze a haunted legacy. The echoing legacy of Norman Baker and his unfortunate practices still exist in the annals, giving the establishment an extra dash of intrigue to the paranormal-minded. In 1967, a fire that started in the penthouse and spread through most of the fourth floor destroyed the Crescent Hotel in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. The fire was supposedly caused by faulty wiring. It caused extensive damage and necessitated urgent renovations to restore the hotel to its old glory. By 1970, Resort Enterprises, Inc. took over ownership of the Crescent Hotel, while Dwight Nichols remained the only owner in the transitional years. However, in 1972, a new chapter began when a management group, including Dr. and Mrs. Sam H. Corey and Mr. and Mrs. Robert Fegans, bought the hotel. They aimed to restore the Crescent Hotel to its former glory while providing modern looks to attract new guests. The meticulous renovation was phased. The plan was to restore the physical history of the hotel while adding rooms and other amenities for a modern twist. It soon turned out that excitement gained ground. Anecdotal reporting of remarkably supernatural happenings added to this already legendary hotel's reputation. Guests began to speak in whispers of weird happenings through strange apparitional sightings and inaudible unexplained noises, adding to the mystery and the folklore surrounding this supposed most haunted of America's structures. Combining the hotel's past glory, the fire, and restoration created a unique aura that draws people and visitors even today. The Crescent Hotel focuses on its beautifully restored heritage and serves as a meeting point between the past and the supernatural, mooring all who enter its doors. This hotel, commonly called the most haunted of America, has an expansive catalog of the paranormal experiences that have intrigued visitors for decades. One of the more commonly told tales tells of guests who report seeing disembodied hands extending from mirrors, particularly in the rooms. These disturbing phenomenon had this unsettling effect on some visitors, with a conviction that some presence was extending from the glass. Others have heard ghostly cries and moans above themselves, creating an environment filled with tension and fear. Most describe the cries as sympathetic and lead some to believe that some residents have a tragic history at the hotel. Doors in the Crescent Hotel are notoriously fickle regarding their assumed behavior. Guests have departed anecdotes where doors slide on their own and slam back shut with no apparent forethought. The phenomenon has become particularly unnerving to guests in rooms with an eerie reputation for restless spirits. The randomness factors into the legendary aspects of the hotel, contributing to ghost schemes. Another well-known encounter is the ghost of a little girl who purported to play in the hotel. Guests have often noted a playful presence accompanied by giggling sounds, or a darting figure that zips down the hall. Her spirit is said to be innocent, unlike the other gloomy tales of different apparitions. The hotel's old basement morgue has also been a focal point for paranormal investigations. Many investigators have stated chilling evidence of mysterious activity, including unexplained cold spots and the sensation of being watched. The hotel's brooding history, when it became a hospital during the 1930s, has helped gather a perfect chance for the storm. From its involvement with the spectrum of history, the Crescent Hotel is characterized by thoughts, tales, and incidents that continually captivate and terrify those who visit. Each incident swells with another breath of life into the hotel's history, promising a future lingering in the legend of its world's most supernatural array for centuries upon centuries. The haunted history of Crescent Hotel is not a collection of ghost stories, but a kaleidoscope of many guest experiences in the curtain of the supernatural. This hotel, widely regarded as America's most haunted hotel, has become a focus for those with a strange excitement toward the paranormal. And all the tales echoed inside its walls seem oppressively ghostly but interesting. The guests who visit it often report strange phenomenon involving disembodied hands which appear to emerge from mirrors. The most disturbing of these encounters leave visitors feeling alone, as if a spirit were reaching out from the almighty surface of the mirror. It is alarming, yet exciting, and it sort of sucks guests into the shrouded past of the hotel. In addition to the mirror incident, many guests have still reported hearing unearthly wails and moans from the ceilings. These souls, of course, are described as mournful and add to the haunted feeling of the hotel. The wails seemingly match the principal tragedies of a person who used to inhabit that space, adding an emotional resonance to the ghost encounters. Crescent Hotel is rooted deep in a forever blending history of ghostly tales. Visitors may witness doors mistily swinging open and shut, at times rather scary, particularly during the times it is quiet and dark at the close of business. The unusual activity helps soften the chilling and hauntingly beautiful mood that warms the Victorian hotel. The hotel's most well-known spirit is a little girl named Ivy. Guests have heard laughter or caught glimpses of her. She has added a lighter note to the other dark and nightmarish tales about hotels. In the basement is one of the old operational rooms that attract most ghost hunters. They quickly experience signs of paranormal activity, including sudden cold spots or feelings of being watched. The dark chapter in the hotel's background as a hospital during the 1930s should explain why spirits would stick around. If you are enjoying our video, please make sure to hit the like button and share it with your fellows too. To top it off, the haunted history contains tales that attract and terrify visitors alike. The myriad of ghostly happenings keeps the stories alive, ensuring that the supernatural abounds for generations. The eerie connections to the hotel's history fuse beautifully with personal ghost experiences, and make for quite the captivating place for those searching for the paranormal. Another of this hotel's great spirits is Michael, a stonemason who perished in the hotel phase of construction in 1886. Guests have said that they have seen the figure, dressed almost as a workman, roaming the halls generally around the construction areas. Some have felt that familiar sense of ice coldness, the more remote of ironies, in the air when he happens to be near. Others have reported hearing the sounds of tools banging as if he is still at work. Another well-known figure is that of a woman clad in white, who is often seen gliding through the hallways of the hotel. Many believe this goes to be a former guest who died in the hotel. It is said that witnesses have felt her presence, along with a soft, sorrowful weeping, which imbues the scene with a haunting quality. Some guests have experienced a feeling of her presence, and even her touch, a feather-like caress that frightens and fascinates them in equal measures. Recognized as a hub of paranormal activity in Crescent Hotel, the basement was used as a morgue when it was a hospital. Many visitors have sensed a presence of dread in their entry into the area. Sudden temperature drops are standard, with many others also hearing unexplained noises and feeling watched. Paranormal investigators have gathered evidence of ghostly activity in this spot, collecting what appeared to be electronic voice phenomenon echoing cries from those who may have passed through the morgue. Some guests have said they have seen a ghostly child or two running and playing in the hallways. Often described as giggling, the playful children are in stark contrast with the more dismal spirits of the hotel. Guests have gone so far as to claim that they have seen ghostly children romp down hallways, only to round the corner and disappear as they approached, a noteworthy diversion from other local legends. This adds a layer of complexity to haunted stories of the Crescent. Not all spirits appear to be bound by tragic events. Many people have reported hearing the sounds of footfalls echoing through the hallways at night. These seem to trail behind, creating an eerie sense of being followed. Some have described heavy and deliberate footfalls, while others say they're light and maybe a teasing kind, belong to the spirits who were engaged in a game, re-experiencing what were believed to be their previous hotel experiences. Room 218, known among guests as eerie, is the most active room with reported presence. Guests who have stayed in the room often report inexplicable feelings of coupled openness and shadowy figures walking around. They have also described experiencing dreams or even nightmares that continued during their stays, some of which they believe have connections to the house's haunted history. Together, these incidents have made Room 218 an active focus for ghost hunters and curious visitors. Alongside the many ghostly encounters, these involve the hotel's elevators. There were reports from guests of it moving independently, stopping on floors without engaging the buttons. Some reportedly have seen the doors open into empty hallways, while others report getting that sudden jolt as if someone invisible is trying to get in or out. Some speculate that the elevators could serve as a gate for the spirits inhabiting the hotel and add to its renown for paranormal activity, thus cementing its reputation. Do you know about Room 202? Room 202 at the Crescent Hotel is well known for its ghostly activities, making it one of the most haunted spots in the building. Guests frequently report strange events, such as hearing unexplainable noises, seeing objects move independently, and finding the whirlpool bath jets turning on without assistance. The hotel has a spooky reputation, mainly because of its past as a hospital under the control of Dr. Norman Baker, who falsely claimed he could cure cancer. Many think the spirits of the patients still haunt the place, particularly in Room 202. Guests commonly feel a ghostly presence, noting sudden temperature drops or cold spots. This sensation is heightened by the hotel's rich history, which brings tales of tragedy and suffering from its days as a hospital to life. Numerous guests have been awakened by loud banging noises from the balcony, sparking curiosity about their source. Others have reported seeing shadowy figures or hearing whispers during their stay. Despite its reputation for being haunted, Room 202 is mysterious for those who want to experience the Crescent Hotel. It offers a mixture of comfort, scary views, and the thrill of possible ghost encounters, making it a compelling destination for ghost hunters and casual visitors. The Crescent Hotel is known for its rich history, filled with mystery and tragedy, making it a fascinating place to explore. It used to be a hospital managed by the controversial figure Norman Baker. Over the years, many guests have reported seeing ghosts, which attracts people interested in the supernatural. Beyond the ghostly tales, the hotel stands out for its beautiful architecture and significant historical value, creating a captivating story for visitors. Often called America's most haunted hotel, this reputation is supported by numerous reports of mysterious events. The hotel's luxury and haunted past mix, drawing believers into supernatural and skeptics. Visitors who wander through its haunted corridors and participate in ghost tours engage with a living history that pays tribute to those who previously walked in its halls. The Crescent Hotel is a unique location where history, mystery, and the supernatural come together, ensuring it's a lasting place in both local and national stories. Thanks for joining our eerie journey into the past. If you like these true haunted stories, remember to enjoy the video, subscribe for more ghostly content, and share it with friends who love the supernatural. Keep your lights on and stay curious. Your support helps us reveal secrets hidden in the shadows. Until next time, keep exploring the supernatural.